Well. Aston Villa beat Club Brugge, I believe, 2-0, and we're set to face them 3-0 actually. Wow, so 6-1 on aggregate. And we're set to face Aston Villa in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. First game being played at the Parc des Princes, and second game being played at Villa Park. The first game is going to be played on the 8th or 9th of April. Second one on 15th or 16th or something. So we're going to have an international break. We're going to play Marseille this weekend, obviously on Sunday. And then we're going to have an international break. Okay, then we face Saint-Étienne, then we face Dunkirk in the Cup, then Angers, and then Aston Villa. Wow. Okay, so we have a couple of games even before that Villa game, which is good. Especially weak sides like Angers at home and Dunkirk in the Cup. Dunkirk could be actually a bit cheeky. We should have to play a strong lineup in that game. But going into the Aston Villa tie, early thoughts. I'm very excited about this game, especially after that Liverpool performance. I think, we just want to keep on going. Obviously, there could have been stronger teams we could have gotten instead of Aston Villa, like out of all the remaining teams left in the Champions League. I think Aston Villa will be a good test for this Paris Saint Germain team, profilistically a bit different. I mean, they are a bit similar in the sense to Liverpool, where they don't play that much with the ball. They're a very counter-attacking team. We know Unai Emery from his time at Paris Saint Germain. But we've seen them, in bigger games in the Champions League. They managed to beat Bayern. I don't remember apart from that. They seem to do worse against like similar quality teams and worse teams. So teams that give Aston Villa the ball. But when they can counter, they can be good. And looking at their team, they have an Emiliano Martinez who always turns up for the big occasions. I remember his Bayern Munich performance. That was a really good performance by Martinez. And we obviously know from his time at Argentina. They have actually a solid squad in Mings, Madsen, Konsa, Cash, Tielemans, Kamara, Rodgers, McGinn, Rashford, Watkins, Asensio. Rashford will be very interesting. Obviously, in counter-attack football, he can be very dangerous. And we know he's played PSG before. And he will definitely feel the moment for this game. Watkins could be interesting. He obviously got a little bit injured in this game, had to be subbed out. So I don't know how Faye will be, but Watkins is a good striker. Asensio, obviously, we know from his time, but he's absolutely cooking at Villa. I think he has like already 7 goals or something ever since his move. And I know that Rodgers is a good player as well. Like a do-it type player, like a false winger, false midfielder, like in between. But we have to be honest with ourselves. Paris Saint Germain, quality-wise, are way better than Aston Villa, which means we should go through. We will go through. The main question is, what will be the scoreline? How will I see the two-legged games? I see the first leg. I mean, it's going to be similar to Liverpool. First at home, second away. The first game, we know exactly what we have to do. Get as good of a scoreline as possible. Obviously, going to Villa Park is not like going to Anfield, so it would be different. But yeah, I really want this time just similar great performance to as we had versus Liverpool, but actually get the ball into the net. Like, I know that we can finish off this tie in the first leg, and I'm not saying that in an arrogant way, but quite the opposite, in a confident way. If we can do that to Liverpool, we can do that to Aston Villa, who are sitting, I don't know, 9th in the table or something. But I don't think they're going to be maybe as bad as Liverpool. Especially the thing with Villa is they have nothing to lose, but they still play for a lot because I don't see them getting a Champions League spot for next season. I can even check the Premier League table quickly, but I don't see them getting a Champions League place this season, which means, yeah, they're sitting 8th. They can still climb up. There will be 5 spots available in the Premier League. They could still forgaze themselves a Champions League spot. But they will have play for everything. They will not fear to lose, knowing that Paris Saint Germain are a way better team than them. But they don't have that much Champions League experience, and honestly, we have to be honest, as I said, we should be beating Aston Villa with quite ease, honestly. And then, hopefully no injuries and so on, and start preparing for the upcoming Real Madrid game. But Aston Villa is still a team we should not underestimate. This is a team that can give us tough challenges. They're very good from the counter-attack. They've been very good in the Champions League. I mean, they finished top 8 for a reason. Even though I don't think they played that tough of a team, apart from Bayern München, in the Champions League this season. Let me double-check quickly. They played... who did they play in the Champions League? They played Bologna, Young Boys, Bayern. Obviously, they beat Club Brugge. They lost to away in the group stage. I should now knock them out. Drew to Juventus at home. Beat Leipzig away. That was a big performance. Obviously, John Duran scoring that banger, who they don't have anymore. They lost to Monaco away. They beat Celtic at home. So, sure, they finished top 8, but they had really easy opponents compared to a team like Paris Saint Germain. So, as I said, I agree. We shouldn't be arrogant or something, but no. This is a team that we should beat, and we should move into that semi-final. But that doesn't mean like we're already through. No, we have to have one great performance at the Parc to try to finish off the leg, and then try to have as good of a possible game away at Villa Park. But hopefully we get a good scoreline and easy early predictions. I'm saying the first leg, I would like a 3-0, clean 3-0, maybe a 4-1. And then going to Villa Park, just get like a 3-2 victory, a goal fest. Aston Villa pushing hard, but Paris Saint Germain just showing that they are a stronger side. So 4-1, 3-2, that's 7-3 on aggregate. Let me know in the comments down below. What's your prediction for the first two legs, for the two legs aggregate scoreline, and how do you feel about the upcoming Champions League game versus Aston Villa? That's been it from boy PSG, and as usual, bye.